Hey everybody, and welcome back for another round of sort of semifinals of the Tournament of Shame. I'm Rockley Smile here again with Dan Gheesling.
What's going on?
What the hell happened here, Dan? What are we doing right now?
So here's what happened. Ryan and Rob made it in. Bear was eliminated. So there was three of us, you, me, and Mathis fighting for the last two spots. Because Mathis 2-0'd me, he essentially got the number 3 seed. There was a three-way tie, but Mathis had the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So now Nick and I are fighting for the fourth and final spot. So whoever wins this gets into the last spot of the final seeding, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and we're just doing this as if it was another round, you know, the first to win two.
Yep.
If you imagine good luck. The way the tie lockout worked was essentially we all made a triangle with the exact same stats. It was kind of absurd that it all worked out that way. The only difference was in the actual rounds, Mathis ended up with one different. So we just decided that's the only metric we can use, and we'll just go with that.
It's kind of like what is your logo called?
Red Bull?
No, your branding.
Oh, my Penrose Triangle.
What's it called? Penrose?
Penrose.
What's Penrose?
It's the name of that type of triangle, because it's like it's an optical illusion. Probably named after the person who made it, I imagine.
Okay. All right. Good win, Nick.
Thank you.
Would you have gold armor?
No, it's just like, I think I'm lighting up because I have like a special shaft of light thing that I got from the Ubisoft Club.
Shaft of light?
Yeah, there's this like special emoticon things you can get. I don't really remember what it was called, but I had extra points because I've played other Ubisoft games. It just gave me points to use.
Did you play new Ghost Recon?
Yeah, I played a little of it.
Did you like it?
It seemed a bit boring, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
It just kind of seemed like they were going for the same thing as every other Ubisoft game, which is wander around a big open landscape and slowly work away at a lot of the same task over and over.
But just in a co-op situation?
Yeah, and co-op with unlockable guns, which is probably enough for a lot of people to like it by itself. You're not mind flooding me again, by the way. I'm not going to be talking this whole
No.
game.
Who invented mind flooding, by the way?
You're trying to do it right now.
No.
You did.
No, but it became like something from the NLSS chat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never even heard of mind flood. I thought it was a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah, it's that too, I think.
Ah, nice slappies, nice slappies. Oh, Nick. Oh, freaking the Red Bull Warrior.
Somebody's got to represent House Red Bull.
Nick, what's your adult beverage of choice?
I mean, my standard is probably to just go with just a Blue Moon, just like a regular old beer. If not that, like a rum and coke or like a White Russian. I like those a lot.
White Russian?
Yeah.
That's sophisticated. I like that. When you go Blue Moon, do you go orange or no orange?
Oh, definitely orange if it's on, available. Some places don't have the orange, which is kind of inconceivable.
Really?
Yeah. I've had that a number
like
of
the whole
times. They
thing.
just won't give you the orange.
White Russian, is that milk and Kahlua or something?
It's heavy cream, vodka, and coffee liqueur.
Ooh. I feel like that's if you're feeling some kind of way.
What's that mean?
it's a rap song.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, that's not how you use that move. Don't worry.
Jim. Oh, nice parry. Nick, you keep parrying me.
Oh, that was intense.
Was that the third one?
That was match point for that game. So now we're 1-0.
I don't like that. But that was a good one. You parried me like 3 times in a row.
We had a 1-0 situation last time, and then I think I came back with a point, and then, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Literally anything. An asteroid could land on Earth right now, and we'll never finish the game.
It could.
I hope it doesn't. I mean, that would be pretty lame. But I guess in the scheme of things, like, nobody would really care because we wouldn't be here to care after that.
That's true.
Nihilist asteroid talk, standard stuff.
I say we were going down the street and you took a hard left and then a hard right. And
Really?
we're somewhere in the middle of the ocean near where the crust meets and the lava bubbles up and makes new crust.
Did you know in the depths of the ocean there are creatures that can actually live in thermal vents? Like where the water comes out of the magma under the ground and is like superheated. There's actually creatures that live in that.
It's like the bubbly, right?
It's bubbly, but it's freaking hot.
I think, and isn't it true there's like lots of creatures that we've never even discovered in the ocean?
Oh yeah. The pressure's so crazy down there, it's like an alien landscape.
That's kind of the freaky part to me. Like, there could be some crazy stuff down there.
Guaranteed.
Like, when I say... Yeah.
I know there's crazy stuff down there. We've seen fluorescent fish that have rainbows shooting through them.
Really?
Yeah.
I like your pinned Twitter post. I don't know if it's still pinned, but...
Oh, the nature one. Yeah, I don't have that pinned anymore, but I like that too.
You took it down?
Yeah.
What'd you take it down in lieu of?
I don't remember. Actually, I think I was just like, okay, I've had this up for like a year. I'm just gonna like switch it out now.
But it was so good. It had like the golden beetle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to believe those things are actually real.
And then there was the crystal like rock, right?
Yeah, it's actually artificial, believe it or not. Like that, well, maybe not believe it or not because it looks freaking bizarre. But it's called bismuth, and it's created by humans, and it just happens to look bizarre. But I just think it's such a cool thing. It's just, it's like part of a chemical process. You can make bismuth. Carved me up like the Christmas turkey there. Get out of there. Get out of there. You'll never find me.
I am the tablecloth knight. There's something about a pizza place that uses these kind of tablecloths that I think make them infinitely better.
Oh, they're the classic, like, traditional pizza places that have that tablecloth.
Yeah, like the kind of place you call a parlor, Like a pizza parlor.
Yeah, there's not a lot of parlors anymore, like, for anything. That word just isn't really used.
Ice cream parlor? Yeah.
I can't even say that I know where there is an ice cream parlor around me anywhere. Which is actually really depressing now that I think about it, because it's a pretty good place to want to know where it is.
I generally enjoy the time period we live in, but one of the things I wish I could have experienced, and I think you may appreciate it too, is a soda jerk.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a big fan of the soda jerk.
Like you sit down at the bar and then they slide you.
They give you egg creams is the thing. I love egg creams.
What the heck is egg cream?
It's a type of soda. It's like a carbonated milkshake, kind of. It's like an old school drink that used to be very popular in the 50s and went away forever. I mean, you can still get them, but they're very rare. And usually they're not that great.
Is it like an actual egg?
No, it's just called that.
Finish him! Nick, I feel your best when your back's against the wall.
I don't know, maybe.
Get back! Oh, you Matrix!
I do Matrix, but it wasn't good enough. You just swept that whole set.
All right, Nick's coming down to the last game.
It's a freaking tie within a tie within a tie now.
That's a Primrose Everdeen triangle. Did you watch any of the Hunger Games?
Yeah, I did. I've seen them all.
Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, believe it or not, and this is apparently a like somewhat sacrilegious thing to say, but I thought the end of the series was more interesting than the beginning.
I never got that far. Is it worth? It's worth watching though.
I thought it was. I don't
watched
think
the
it's
first
like
two and liked them.
high art or anything. I don't think they're fantastic movies, and I'm not a huge fan of the like teenagers hunting each other down part, just in the cultural relevance of that. But in general, I thought there was some interesting ideas about war expressed in that story.
You said it. How do you describe it? Not high art.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's exactly like the top of the mountain when it comes to acting and, cinematography, and it's got some nice costume work. I don't disagree. Some CG work that's pretty good, but overall, it's like a sort of a B tier movie for me.
What would you consider A tier or S tier?
Something like Spirited Away.
I never saw that. What's that about?
It's about a little girl going into a fantasy world, and you're trying to mind flood me again, and I'm aware.
I'm
of
not.
this.
It sounds like a horse movie.
Now that you say it, it kind of does. No, it's about a little girl that goes into a fantasy world where her parents get lost, and she meets a bunch of people who put her to work in a bath place, like a spa kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And she starts like working there and meets a bunch of like ancient Japanese ghost demons, and eventually kind of finds her way back to like her normal life. It's not a thing that makes a lot of sense to say out loud. You kind of have to just see it.
Is it animated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it on Netflix?
I don't think so. No, it's one of the Studio Ghibli films. Definitely worth watching if you can find it.
Was that a dumb question?
No.
Because I feel like here you are talking about like a high value film. I'm like, is it on Netflix?
No, if you don't know what it is, it's fine.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
I don't think so. I honestly don't know where you might just have to buy a Blu-ray of it. Oh my god, you're going so aggressive. Thanks, that was the right call. Alright, better actually fight now.
Were you sandbagging me, Nick?
No, I'm just saying I better actually pay really close attention, because start talking about more Studio Ghibli movies and
Wait,
lose.
when you say bathhouse, like a bad bathhouse or like a
No, fine, reputable, above board.
Okay.
Demons just want to come and take a bath, that's all.
I got it. How did you hear about said movie?
I don't know. I found out about it years and years ago. I don't really remember anymore. You just kind of go in circles of anime and stuff, and you just kind of find stuff.
I'll give you a circle of anime. It's so someone's never watched anime. Where would you tell them to start?
It depends what kind of stories you're into. Like, do you want something that's kind of more action-based, or do you want something that's a bit more emotional or artistically beautiful? Or this is pretty much every type of story.
I'm like a substance guy, so I wouldn't say I wouldn't, but I wouldn't prefer Transformers. I'd prefer Good Will Hunting to Transformers.
Okay, so you want something with a little bit of like psychological bite to it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like
Full
when
Metal
you watch
Alchemist
it-
wouldn't be too bad then.
What's it called? Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist. It's a story about the dangers of like essentially playing with fire when it comes to the magical alchemy in this world, where these kids get really good at being able to transmute materials into other materials, and it kind of all goes wrong, and then they go on this like journey to redeem themselves.
Kind of like Gremlins.
No, it's got a little bit more in the way of moral implications than Gremlins. How did that not hit you?
What do you think the moral implications of Gremlins was? Don't mess with animals.
No. I really couldn't tell you. I guess, like, don't buy weird ancient objects from people you wouldn't trust, and then also, like, don't follow the instructions afterward.
Nick, I can't take a game 5. No! No!
There's gonna be a game 5.
Nick, I can't take it. I can't.
Did I just get you by playing Ring Around the Rosie, by the way?
I think so, and I was thinking about Gremlins. And if Corey Haim or Corey Feldman was in Gremlins, or neither.
I'll
All right,
remember.
Nick.
All right. Good luck.
Look. They're getting their money's worth.
Yeah. Oh. Reverse it.
You stuffed my shield. Nick.
What's up?
What?
Sorry, dude. I poisoned you. Did you not know that was a thing?
I just gave you 1 star.
You know what? That's fair. I won by the dirtiest method that I think is
No.
available. That was well fought though. We stayed really close the whole way. And also it was a reversal because you beat me last time.
Whatever, Nick.
Oh no.
No, that's good. No, how did you when you do the matrix kick? Is that poison?
No, you'll see the spiral light up like purple. It's actually, I think it's bleed, but you know, it looks like poison. And then you get this little like red or black line on your health bar, which is how far down it'll take it if you're not, you know, recovering, I guess.
So you just let me go off to pasture and be like, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's either I let you bleed out or I risk going in and then getting hit and losing. So I took the safe play, although it is less honorable. I agree with that.
No, that's not called have honor. It's for honor.
For honor, but you do things to get the honor. I didn't get the honor.
I will say this in the comments. Never mind.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Dan.
Oh man, Nick, you got me. Oh,
right.
This is what I say. In the comments, I'm gonna go on Nick's channel. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just tell me if you think Nick reverse mind flooded me in that last game.
Yeah, I guess I'd be interested in hearing that as well.
Yeah. Nick, good game. I hope
game.
you win the whole thing. You deserve it.
I'm not gonna, but thank you. I appreciate it.
See you, Nick.
Good match. We'll see you on the next round. Everybody's following from my perspective, and go follow and subscribe to Dan, who we'll have the links for in the description.
And I won't see you in the next round.
Well, yeah, I meant viewers, but sorry.
Thanks to Nick. No, good game, Nick. And
Good game,
everyone
good game.
enjoy the rest of the tournament. Later, guys.
Later.